Hello, this is Greg Allison coming to you on the 9th of December 2020 with an interesting question. What is going on with military deployments around the world? We have some unusual deployments of the military, and coming on the heels of all the tensions we're having with Iran, between Israel and Iran, with the concerns of missile deployments from Iran to Venezuela, as has been concerned, and I reported just on a previous video, has been concerned, it warned, Elliot Abrams, the special envoy to Iran and Venezuela from the Trump administration, warned them that any missiles in shipment would be intercepted and any deployed would be taken out. But it appears this isn't the biggest thing afoot, because the deployments that I'm seeing are highly interesting, and it begs the question: is there something bigger afoot than what's going on with Venezuela? And specifically, is it something with China? And here's why here's why we're asking this. I'm gonna do a share real quick. Bada bing, bada bang, boom, 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 boom. Oops, that's not the thing. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to show, but it's kind of interesting. All this is coming on the heels of this Christmas star coming up, right? As y'all might remember, also the other curious thing about this is the visions of Stacy Zivicki as shown to her by the Lord, which seemed to indicate something may happen on the 21st of December or thereafter. It just so happens to be winter solstice and this big, conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn, which is like a star of Bethlehem type of event. Highly curious. But all that said, look at this. Here's the deployments in question right here. Let's blow up. Bing, there we are. These deployments, what are they? What does this mean? Look off the west coast of the United States, you see two aircraft carriers. Carl Vinson, we got the USS Essex, Theodore Roosevelt, got the Iwo Jima over here. We got the Gerald Ford. I don't know, there's more names than there are. It's kind of hard to see what they're talking about here because there's more names than there are dots. The Nimitz down here, but it goes into this. And there's well, this of course has been deployed, or is an area just in case something happens with Iran, as we can see. But two off each coast of the United States, as if in a defensive posture. And look here, three of them that could quickly be moved to service anything happening off China. Interesting. What is this all about? So let me go back out of here. And the thing that was brought to my attention first was this article here by this Mr. Hal Turner. Apparently he's got a radio show, and he's claiming ominous U.S. position of naval vessels off east and west coast and massive troop movements in Conus. When I didn't quite know who this guy was in my normal fashion, I checked him up, and it looks like he's got a bit of a sketchy history, at least according to Wikipedia. Now, I don't know what the veracity of all this is. We know how the media is, especially if you're deemed to be, well, they say he made some things and got arrested. Maybe he did. But at least his naval positioning, what he's claiming here for naval positions, is correct, as we can see here. This is the U.S. Navy Institute. They're a nonpartisan organization founded in 1873. It says they should be independent, nonpartisan, and innovative. So you can trust, hopefully, what comes on this website, at least from the U.S. Navy Institute. Now, so all this gets you really thinking, what's going on? Well, hey, the good news is I got ready for you to have a special preparation. Yes, if you want to get prepared and not scared, I would suggest that you stock up with long duration food storage. And this is a great opportunity right here. We got a real good special running right now, $100 off, $100. Not only that, but the base price is really low for what you're getting, a full month supply of food for an individual for a whole month, 2,000 calories a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. With a deal like this, you'd be a winner. And it's freeze dried, so it's easy to carry. It comes in two easy to carry buckets, just like this. And yep, so you can pick it up real easy and knock the head off. And unlike the other buckets I see people trying to scoot across the threshold and having difficulty with, this is easy to carry. It's real food. It's not MREs. And bing, 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 bing. The other good thing about this is, yeah, you also get desserts and drinks. But the best thing of all is you go to this site. If you go to prepwithgreg.com, that's how you find us, prepwithgreg.com. But you can get other prep and supplies here. If you click on the My Patriot Supply logo, and I still get credit for it. If you come in through prepwithgreg.com, don't cost you a penny more. You go shop this other stuff. And they do have meat and protein kits. They've got gluten-free options. You know, I've heard people, oh, we don't have that. Oh, yeah, they do. Just check it out. All right. So we're going to leave that part. And we're going to go back over here. Yeah, I checked this Hal Turner guy out. Don't know about him. He seems a bit sketchy, but that doesn't mean his information here isn't correct. This information doesn't fit in the context of something that would be sketchy. He's just talking about deployments, and his naval deployments are spot on. He does talk about Air Force deployments. Now, I don't know the veracity of that, but he's reporting what other people say. He's saying that there are 25 C-17 aircraft. This is a report from yesterday, and a number of C-130 Hercules. He said 12 of them carrying troops into Nellis Air Force Base. Is Nellis a staging ground for something? Is something cooking? You know, you think that might be the staging ground for going to Area 51, right? We're expecting a UFO invasion. Well, these carriers wouldn't help us for that. They might help us if we're defending ourselves from something else. Do they know something we don't know? Here's the ships that are off our west coast, east coast. Yeah, right here, off of Connecticut, New Jersey, South Carolina. Yeah, look at all these. And he's got this map in here too. Yeah, I went and checked this out. So yeah, they're only showing 2 dots. Looks like there's 3 over here. 1, 2, 3 over here. Yeah, okay. So we got, according to this, it's more, you know. So look at this. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna look at all the political aspects of what he's saying here, but there's something cooking. Maybe it's just training. Maybe it's routine preparations. But holy smoke, guys, what's up with this stuff? I mean, you can come in here and you can look. Oh, why is it showing the same thing over and over? See, this is not what I had earlier. Oh, okay. I'm going to click the read more. And I got off on a bad. There we go. You can come in here to U.S. Navy Institute. Go to news, usnavyinstitute.org, and you can come through the website and see yourself what it says with deployments. This is, again, a nonpartisan organization. Arabian Seeds, that's the Nimitz right there. Yep, and somebody have given him a happy birthday or happy Thanksgiving. Excuse me, cake. Yeah, you might remember Nimitz was featured in a movie when I was a kid of a time travel. Kind of interesting. Anyway, let's hope there's no time traveling here. Oh, that's strange. The map's changing. I assume that's just a graphical issue here, but there's a whole lot of files here on this site. So let me stop the share. Bam. What's cooking? What's going on? I don't know. This could just be routine stuff, but it does seem to be heavy deployments, and the location of the deployments could be indicative of something. Maybe we just don't want to be caught with our guard down, or is there something in the air? Have we heard rumors of attack? Are we getting ready to hit something? I don't know. This may be regular, everyday business, but it does look highly suspicious coming right now. And this year, the end of this, nutburger year that we just went through, well, we're not through it yet. Unfortunately, this year's not over. I don't know if next year's going to be any better. It don't look like it, my friends. Next year might be worse. What's the kind of things I'm hearing about? But, guys, look at it. We have high international tensions with China, with Russia, or with China, with Iran. There's still, North Korea is really dicey. So what's coming? This looks like a deployment to prepare ourselves against China with a reserve on Iran. That's what it looks like, just from my armchair analysis, and that and $5 will buy you a cup of coffee in some stores. No, I just, hey, I'm bringing this to you as part of you that my eyes wide open and head on a swivel news, because friends, you got to be aware of what's going on. Get ready, be prepared, not scared. Hopefully nothing come of this. And hopefully it could be that the show of force, the show of the flag was all we got to do. Maybe that will tamp things down, because often that works. Anyway, guys, hang on. We're in for an interesting ride ahead. The sun is cranking up. We got solar flares coming out. We're coming out of this solar minimum real fast. And there's already people saying, because the last cycle was so short, this cycle is going to be a doozy. And a doozy with our shields down. That's not good. I've got videos on that. Check out those videos. And also, I did a video on the SpaceX flight and crash of their SN8 Starship. Check it out on Galactic Greg's, my sister channel. Go to Galactic Greg's and check that out. And we just had the Pearl Harbor anniversary. I did a video on that. And this was the first time ever there was no veterans or witnesses of the attack at the ceremony at Pearl Harbor at the USS Arizona. Now, my dad was a World War II vet, and he passed this year. We're losing these guys. This was the greatest generation. If you know anybody from this generation, be sure to give them your full attention and love right now. They are slipping through our fingers, and they know so much and have experienced so much in their lives. If you can learn anything from them, avail yourself to every opportunity and give them all the love and care you can in these fading days of that generation. They were amazing people. They built this country to a high level of prosperity, and salute to them. And one of them that just passed on the Pearl Harbor day was none other than Chuck Yeager, Mr. Right Stuff himself, the man who broke the sound barrier. And it was kept secret for a long time. Unfortunately, we thought the Brit did it, but it was actually Chuck Yeager that broke the sound barrier. And for a long time, it was hidden. But it was reported in Tom Wolfe's The Right Stuff. And, it's starting to crank up before then. So Chuck Yeager was an amazing guy. He stayed very active for a long time. Lived a good, long, full life. And, ace from World War II. And then a pioneer of technology, a test pilot flying some of the craziest aircraft. That man had the right stuff. And again, was of the greatest generation. So I know you watch at this point, just say, salute to Chuck Yeager. Anyway, folks, let's hope that everything stays calm and we get through this and we have a happy holiday season. Let's hope this conjunction of Venus, I think Venus, because I got some space colony ideas for Venus. So Galactic Greg's for that. I hope that this conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn will be a harbinger of hope, not otherwise. Some people think it's the doomsday conjunction. Well, it kind of fits what maybe Stacy was saying, but let's hope for the best. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. And with all that, I say thank you for watching.